they telephoned to me, sir, we decided to come to Hyderabad. We are not asking anything. We are having confidence on you. So what all help we request you, you can do that. That is how I adopted ISB. Today I am very proud to say ISB, one of the most leading business schools in the country. I am proud about it. This is where, if you see here, we don't have flights at that time. My airport is very small airport, Begumpet. We don't have money also. Then one by one, first flight to India, Emirates flight, that too open sky policy. First I built traffic, then I created Greenfield Airport, that is our Shamshabad Airport. 5,000 acres at that time. Everybody asked me, how can you build? 15 days I went to America to market it. Even from Reddy Labs, Prasad Reddy was in my team at that time for 15 days. Place to place, everywhere we visited, and ultimately we promoted Hyderabad. And also if you see here today, every development, that was my vision. Either education, ISB, Triple IT, Urdu University, Nalsar, these are all institutions of excellence I brought at that time. If you see infrastructure, no water to Hyderabad. 9 municipalities at that time, once in a week or once in 4 days we used to give water, only Manjira. Then within 1 year time, 9 months, I was able to bring water from Krishna. That is how we have done. Even Gachibowli, that is a sports complex, best infrastructure we are able to create. Like that, everything we have done. Today, even sometimes opportunity, crisis and opportunity will go together. One day I came to know regulatory authority, they are searching for land. Insurance regulatory authority. Delhi, nobody is there to give them land. Then I called that chairman, are you prepared to come to Hyderabad? I am going to give land. Then he said, idea is very good idea, sir. If PM will convince, then I will come to Hyderabad. Then I went to PM, Vajpayee. Then he asked me, what is this you are asking? It is headquarters Delhi. Insurance is important. Then how can you expect? Then I told him, you can accommodate, or otherwise I am prepared to host it. Then he called that chairman. He asked him, sir, nobody is giving. If you accept, I will go to Hyderabad. That is how I got insurance regulatory authority here and created financial districts in and around of regulatory authority. So one by one, if you see here today, everything brick by brick we built. Our high-tech city was inaugurated by Vajpayee. Then ultimately around 2001 or 2, Bill Clinton came to Hyderabad. I never invited him because I thought he may not come, because at that time Hyderabad was not that popular. He selected Hyderabad to visit. Then he came to Hyderabad. Then I had a meeting, one-to-one meeting. I asked him, I never invited you, how you came here? Then he told me very clearly, I have seen all magazines, Wall Street, New York Times, Time magazine, you name anything. Every time one thing, Hyderabad was mentioned, no other city. Then I thought, if at all I visit to India, I have to visit Hyderabad. That is the inspiration I came here. Then to reinforce his impression, in high-tech city, this is around 23 years back, I gave driving license to Bill Clinton, automatic. Then he was shocked how you are using technology.